Hey Kaitlyn, congratulations. Maggie Benoni from CT Insider. Just what's going through your head right now, being drafted, the journey you've had this past year with UConn?
Honestly, still in a little bit of shock. It's all a little overwhelming. I was really just here to watch Paige get drafted, and I'm so happy for her, but it's been an unreal night.
Next two questions, Kaitlyn, will come from the left side of the room.
Hi, Kaitlyn. Emily Adams, Hartford Current. What were kind of your expectations coming into tonight? What was the moment like when you got to kind of share with the team and get pulled up on stage?
I didn't really have any expectations coming into the night, but to be able to experience that with my team all around me and them all jumping and screaming was pretty amazing.
Kaitlyn, third row to your left.
Kaitlyn, right here. Daniel Connolly, the UConn blog. You said you came in with no expectations, but as the draft went on and it got into the third round, did you start feeling any emotions and any anxiety, any nerves?
Not really, but Caroline next to me kept telling me to be ready. She almost didn't let us use the bathroom, just in case.
All right, Kaitlyn, next question will come all the way to the right on this side of the room here, standing.
Hi Kaitlyn, Brian Florenson from the local WNBA Daily. You're joining a Barclays team that's sort of beginning to lay its foundation. What's the most exciting aspect of being able to sort of set a good foot for a new organization in the league?
To just be a part of something that's starting from scratch and being able to be a part of that sort of build.
All right, Kaitlyn, next two questions will come from the third row, center right.
Hey Kaitlyn, congratulations on getting drafted. How does it feel to be able to go back to your home state and play for the Golden State Valkyries? Just speak a little bit to the importance of that and being able to go home and be a bit closer, I'm assuming, to family as well.
It's really exciting. My parents have been through so much with me, and they've been there for every step of the way. I know that red eye across the country to the East Coast is not the easiest, so I'm glad it'll now be an hour flight for them instead of 5. So yeah, it means a lot to be able to go back to the West Coast.
Congratulations, first of all. Luke Kaplan with Nets Daily. I just want to know if there was a moment or a year or whatever when basketball went from a passion, a hobby, whatever, to something that you had an idea that you wanted to treat professionally or started taking it more seriously, whatever comes to mind.
Probably not a specific moment or a year. I sort of feel like with basketball, I've just sort of let it take me on this journey, and I haven't really had any expectations from the start. And I was lucky enough to have such a great time at Princeton and be so successful there. And I was lucky enough to be given the opportunity to come to UConn. So I think I'm just taking everything as it goes, and it's been a pretty great ride so far.
Kaitlyn, second row to your right.
Jonathan Tannenwald from the Philadelphia Inquirer. Kaitlyn, congratulations. Second year in a row that multiple players with Ivy League ties have heard their name called after what was a remarkable March for the conference, even though you obviously had bigger things to do. What's it like to know that Harmony was also in this draft with you, that the level of the league is just continuing to stay that high?
Yeah, Harmony is an amazing player, super talented, and she always has been since we played each other my sophomore year. I think it just says a lot about the Ivy League and how competitive it is as a conference and how great players are able to get a great education, but also a really amazing or a really great and successful basketball experience.
Kaitlyn, one more question. We're going to go last row to the right of the television.
How you doing, Kaitlyn? Kenny with NYLF TV. Congratulations on winning a championship and then getting drafted. Obviously, you weren't expecting to hear your name called, but something like this happened last year. The #1 overall pick, their teammate was called late, and she happens to be your teammate now. So what do you think that conversation will be like with Kate Martin, with you guys just kind of going through the same experience back to back?
I'm sure it'll be funny. Looking forward to meeting everyone and just sort of learning from everyone.
Kaitlyn, one more question is going to come from your right, standing here on the side.
How you doing, Kaitlyn? Daniel Artest from the 9450. Your coach right here, took a chance on you, and you pretty much, lived up to the UConn standard. So, how has your coach inspired you along your journey?
I'm just really grateful that he gave me the opportunity to come to UConn and be able to learn from him and play alongside such great teammates and give me the chance to play college basketball at the highest level and win a natty.
Thank you. Kaitlyn, thank you.